There we go. New week of rank to commence. Just doing, as usual, a quick show of my deck list. That much, I guess you gotta vanish. Okay. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright. Let's see how well today goes. Jeez, getting to Diamond 1 got pretty much screwed over by the game. Yeah. You mean like this, Bomber? You mean hands like this? Even still, I can maybe at least get Endymion out. Oh, okay, never mind, he just passes. Oh, okay, never mind, this is a little bit better. I have a feeling that's bait, so I'm gonna let that fool us resolve. No, using Spell Power Mastery now I suppose is fine since I have a Call by the Grave. Yeah. Looks like that was his only hand trap. Technically, if I wanted to, I could just go freaking, I could do extra deck plays and try to OTK, but the fact that he, he just used Fuelos makes me want to just Pendulum Summon out Endymion, swing and pass, and not give him any draws whatsoever. I get that. I know exactly how that is, Bomber. Honestly, a bit, almost messed up on my part, I suppose. I woke up late. Almost forgot that I was going to be streaming today until my alarm went off. So I kind of, you know, didn't really get a chance to eat anything, so I'm a bit hungry, have nothing to eat, and now I'm streaming. Oh. Black Wings. Yeah, I'm about to go in Shadow. Ooh, I could bounce that back, but I would have no spell counters if I did. I'm gonna wait until I use Endymion to negate before I use Garuda. Nope, okay, he just gave up. Diamond 4 to Master 1. Very nice. In one stream. How long did you stream for? If you got from Diamond 4 to Master 1. You must have had some good luck then. Oh, Master 5, okay. I was about to say. I was gonna say, your opponents must have been bricking left and right, and you must have been getting the most godly hands possible. Only 3 hours, yeah. Well, we'll see how far I can get today. Okay, my opponent has a response, Fuelos, whatever. If I really wanted to, I could just materialization this Jackal King onto the field. Since I can talents now, I can probably just, you know, materialization Jackal King onto the field, then talents look at his hand, and then get at least one summon with Servant. You end on Jackal King, Endymion and Garuda while knowing his exact hand. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Huh. That's odd. Ah, evenly matched with Trickstar. Special summon 2 tokens. What is more important to bounce here? He has 2 of the festival, so there's no point in using that. I guess Canadia. Getting rid of Canadia, I suppose. Evenly, I'll just be forced to negate anyways. Since he has double festival, there's no point trying to shuffle that back. Or I could just shuffle back the evenly. Yeah, I guess I'll just get rid of the evenly matched. And before you know, he just top decks it anyway. Of course he top decks Imperm. Of course he top decks Imperm. So he has the spell, he has Canadia. He has 2 of the spell, yep. Wait a minute. I wonder. Ooh. Because the last card, he has another field. So he drew Imperm, he has Canadia. Well, he drew 1 card that I don't know. And that's only activatable once per turn. He can't activate the other. He can't activate the other spell. and then negate their normal summon. And pray that's enough. So he just has one unknown. It's not evenly, I don't think. He literally drew another evenly matched. He literally drew another evenly matched. Like, I literally told you he was gonna draw the evenly. Since I know the last card in his hand is the spell. Institution. What can Institution get me here? I don't think activating Servant first is that good. Not like I can really do much here with it anyways, right? Because I could scale Servant, then activate Institution, but all I could do is grab a Baby Jackal. I mean, I guess I just go Electromite from there, right? Search Jackal for popping fodder, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, I guess just go combo from here then. Since, again, I know he has no actual disruption in his hand. Jackal King can summon out the Baby Jackal. Or I could just use Baby Jackal as a low scale, grab an Endymion, then Pendulum summon out more. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go beyond, grab another high scale. I think I'm just gonna grab Magister. How many spells will be activated? That'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I could grab Endymion here anyways and still pop. And I don't need to do anything extra here. Yep. I had game, I was just gonna go to battle phase. But still, he like went first and immediately passed, right? No, I went first, right. I went first, he used Fuelos. I summoned Jackal King, used talents to look at his hand. To rip out the evenly, and then he just drew the evenly again anyway, on top of Imperm. So the two cards he drew was Imperm and evenly. And the rest of the cards I knew. It was Canadia, and then double of this thing. If I played under Fuelos, he would have impermed Electromite, yeah. Which is why I chose to just end it there. I think this is a normal summon Basilisk moment. Well, maybe, hold on. I have the 3 spell counters I need. Maybe. I just gotta pray I don't get impermed here, I suppose. But or drolled. Yeah, I got the 3. I just gotta pray I don't get ashed. Not impermed, yeah, ashed. I don't know why I said impermed. Well, there's Endymion. Which is better to go for? I guess Jackal King. Or Basilisk. Well, no, I think I might, if I want to be safe, I want to use Basilisk as my lowest go. But if Servant gets ashed, I can at least Pendulum Summon. Right? So I think I want to play it safe first. Yeah. Because if I would have gotten ashed, if I get ashed here, then I can at least Pendulum Summon Jackal King and then go from there. Or Ghost Ogred. Yeah. So he has no Ash or Max C from the looks of it. So I'm tempted to just kind of go with this, but I think I'm going to go Jackal King still. Let's see what happens. Alright, no imperm from the looks of it. Then I can just grab a baby Jackal here to use as link material. And then I'll scale the other Jackal King to put the 2 spell counters back on the Jackal King on the field. Appreciate the cheer, Bomber. I think I'll go Basilisk first for the draw. For the, yeah, additional draw once I pop an Endymion. Yeah, literally, you were literally saying it as I was thinking. You were literally typing it as I was thinking it. Since again, I have another low scale in the form of Jackal King. Materialization, that could be helpful. Let's shuffle back the baby Jackal. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna give up, okay. We take those, I suppose. But man, I really regret not having the time to get something to eat. I'm pretty hungry. Nermelia. But he's playing the Mega Monarch. Jeez. To send to mill the extra deck. I was about to say no hand traps, but he's playing a few. See, look, there are still people running Gamma. But I was about to have respect for this dude until I looked down and saw the floodgates. And he's playing Unending Nightmare, which straight up kills pendulums. This card just kills pendulums on the spot. Just as much as Anti-Spell does. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting lots of Tenpai, unfortunately. Ah. Oh man. Of course. 60 card pile deck opens grass. Serenir. Branded in red. Branded opening. Branded fusions engrave. Retribution gets him the branded fusion. Alright, Albion, into Lubellion, into Mirror Jade. Right, he sent Lubellion for the effect, right? No, he didn't. Unless he has it in hand that he's going to discard. No. I'm surprised he didn't send... Nope. Never mind. Yeah, he does. He does have a Lubellion engrave already. I missed it. But Branded lost his engrave, so maybe I don't have to worry about that unless he runs a second copy. I think my best bet here is just going to be using Baby Jackal to put spell counters on Institution and then Jackal King to summon it out. See if that forces out any disruption. Milling Mercurier, which he's probably going to be getting back to his hand. The only problem is, even after I do that, I don't really have many plays. Renbrum. So he's going to use Mirror Jade, then negate it. So yeah, he's going to use Mirror Jade, then negate it with Renbrum. He's going to get it back. He's going to get his Branded Lost back, or Branded Fusion back. Or any of his other ones engrave, honestly. Yep, grabbing Branded Lost. So let's see, one. I can already say there's at the very least 2, 3 disruptions I gotta worry about. Granganol. And then of course I gotta essentially pop his fusion monsters twice because of Branded Opening in the grave. Yep, negate with Renbrum, just sending to the graveyard to set up. Yep, figures gonna return kit. And what is he gonna set? I'm guessing gonna be banishment. Adding an Albaz. Adding a second Albaz. Okay. He's actually running 3 Albaz. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's an auto lose. Yeah, Brightest Blazing is an auto lose. I'm not playing through that, of course. A full field negate, just at any point that he wants. Fun. This hand ain't that great either. Well, it looks like it's time for me to... Well, at least I can't demote since I'm Diamond 5. I can't demote, so I ain't gotta worry about, you know, losing. Or demoting, I suppose. So essentially, this Call by the Grave is dead now. Call by the Grave is dead against Blue Eyes. I'm not even sure if this hand can play through a Blue Eyes board. That's the first Blue Eyes he sent. Then, yeah, Maiden. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. This hand just sucks. This hand does nothing against a Blue Eyes field. What does that do? What does Wavering Eyes do? Another 60 card deck. I can already tell. Yep. Something tells me he already opened like Maxi or Fubulos or something. But I have nothing to place spell counters on, so yep. As usual, has a response already. 60 card deck, open to 2 of. No surprise. Okay, but what does it do? Destroy as many cards each player's pen zones as possible, then apply these effects based on the number of cards destroyed. 1 or more, inflict 500. Add a pendulum from main deck to hand. 3, you can banish 1 card in the field. I'm not sure how good that'll actually be. Honestly, this hand is not that good. I'm probably better off just adding a high scale and then just pendulum summoning and then passing. Yeah, I'm better off probably just adding a high scale than grabbing a Jackal King and then passing. Yeah, but essentially it's a minus, though. Might as well summon the Astrograph, so he doesn't get sent to the grave. And before I get lava golems or something. Plus, I'm dealing with a 60-card deck anyway, so they probably already have full combo anyways. Used to use Ignite Reload on TCG before. I'm sorry, was that 3? This is another 60-card Blue Eyes pile. Because I've been seeing those quite a lot. Yeah, can't draw after using it, yeah. Bro, it's taking a while to make any plays. Okay. Did he actually brick? A 60-card pile actually bricking for once? Either that, or he just had a card that died to my Jackal King. Oh, gross. Oh my god. 60-card tier pile. He walked away from his computer and they made him... What, it made him auto-surrender because he didn't input anything? I bet he's gonna be so shocked when he comes back and he sees defeat. Oh, he's playing pendulums. I can walk away. Comes back, sees defeat on his screen. They assume pendulums play forever. Ironic, coming from a tier player. Pendulums play forever, and fucking tier limit doesn't. Okay, again, what is up with these hands? Again, another hand where I'm pretty much praying he ashes or something, because otherwise this hand does nothing. I mean, I guess I could have normal summoned Baby Jackal, but... You know... Garuda does nothing. Maybe he'll shotgun Maxi or something if I normal summon Baby Jackal. But even then, I'm not even sure if it even is a baby, if it is that. And at the very least, I can pendulum summon out Jackal King. Yeah, they don't. The only reason why it takes that long for me is because of PlayStation connection. So it clearly has a response. Might as well scale Garuda since it's going to the graveyard. So I'm just gonna pendulum summon since it seems he most likely has Max C. I'm gonna just pendulum summon out my Jackal King once he Max C's me, and then after that I'll just look at his hand. Okay, or not. He probably has an imperm then. Well, no, his field was already activatable when I used Into the Void. So you can probably have an imperm. And then, you know, just do nothing. Thank you, I'm pretty much ending my turn here. I'm ending my turn, so I'm just gonna look at your hand. Up, he has another response. Ah, Imperm and Valor. Let's get rid of that Imperm then. And I'm just not going to let him get any draws. I'm just going to end here. I'm not going to even bother summoning another Jackal King. Since Valor is only usable on my turn. And then watch him draw it again for turn. Just like the last person who drew evenly after I ripped it out of their hand. So he has double. I know he has double of the Speedroid, so yeah. Is it worth negating if he has another one? Like, is that even worth negating since I know he has another one? Or do I just wait for the Xyz? It's once per turn. If you control no monsters, he can still special summon it though. He can't add, but... Plus he didn't normal summon, so I think it doesn't matter. If I'm gonna go Big Gabonga or whatever. I don't know, do I negate this? Is this worth negating though? Cause he can just special summon the other one. If he has another level 3, he can just go into place from there. And again, he still has at least one unknown card. So he has another Terratop, he has Tectomborg, and he has Valor. Okay. Ashura King. Oh, is he gonna make Zeus? He's gonna make a 4-material Zeus. Like, there's no point negating it because he'll just negate my Jackal King. He's just gonna make a Zeus. Oh, so he's just gonna attack over my Jackal King anyways. Fun. Might as well before it gets destroyed. And let me guess, Zeus. Yep, no surprise. I'm assuming once I Pendulum Summon, he is going to Zeus my field. Chicken Game, or, you know, before I even get a chance to, with Chicken Game. Any shotguns Max C. So my assumption is, if he lets my Chicken Game resolve, which I doubt, but we'll see what happens. Alright, he has a Valor. So it doesn't even matter, he has a Valor to negate my Jackal King anyways. So it literally does not matter. I can at least force out the Zeus with Endymion, maybe if I can get one more spell. Which I got. So this will probably force out the Zeus, at least. But then I end on nothing. What would be a good ad here, then? Maybe Citadel so he doesn't get any more draws. What would I add here? Like, he can get a draw if, normal Magister, I guess, but if I'm under Maxi, he's probably gonna just freaking Zeus me before I get the chance to. Yep, here comes the Zeus wipe. Unless he's dumb, which I don't think he is. Like he has to. Yep. And now I just pass because that's all I can do. Gotta love getting hit by Fuelos and Maxi back to back. Okay, I may survive. But again, he has a Valor in hand. So I know he has a Valor in hand. I just gotta figure out a way to deal with that. I'm not sure this does anything. Yeah, I don't think Institution does anything. Sure, I can Pendulum Summon, but what can I Pendulum Summon that matters here? I suppose. I guess I'll just summon it in defense so I don't take damage. If I even survive that long, though. Unless he top-decked Ash, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Nope. True, I could have set Magister. How much defense does Jack King have? 1,400. Screw it, I'm just gonna summon him in attack. Cause I'll take 600 if he gets destroyed. That way he can't use a weaker monster to attack over my Jackal King and then kill me for game. But I think if that's the case, it does not matter. Yeah. Okay, yep, straight to battle phase. He doesn't have a way to get another material on Zeus. But now what do I search this turn? I gotta hope I draw into something good. Because again, he has a Valor. Oh, okay, Goblin Bikers. So he's probably just going to attach my institution as a material. And again, he has a Veiler. The level 6 one is the one that can, the level 6 one is the one that can attach any monster as a material when it's sent to the grave. So what would I search with institution here? I'm guessing he's going to attach the level 6. No, level 3. Getting another Jackal King would be nice. Into the Void does nothing. Literally the most dead card. And another Maxi, because yeah. So let's see, he has Veiler in hand still. Summoning Jackal King won't do anything because he can just use the Goblin Biker I think he has in hand, or a trap to detach in order to immediately attach my Jackal King as a material. And he's going to be getting draws anyway. What do I search here? I don't think going Endymion is going to matter because, again, Endymion would need a spell counter on him. I mean, I guess I could. It targets, right? I think I just summoned Endymion here. Yeah, I summoned Endymion and attack over it. Yeah, I think that's the way. Yeah, I summoned Endymion here and attack over it. So it can't be attached. He can attach a Magister, but that's fine. But my Endymion cannot be targeted. So I'm just gonna go straight to battle. He's probably gonna try to attach my Endymion, realize he can't, and then attach Magister instead. I think I'm going to be forced to negate that. To bounce my Magister. So now he can't even attach it. And then now I can use Institution to make my Into the Void live. Do I have another baby Jackal? No. So I'm going to pop this baby Jackal and then add it back to make this Institution live. Or my Into the Void live. Or I could go 3. I could honestly go 3. But I think for now, I'm just going to try to preserve spell counters and just go 1. Unless he does, in fact, have an Ash. And his Zeus is gone. Usually Zeus is a 1-of, so... And I can normal summon this Magister to summon during my opponent's turn. Holy crap. Too bad it's not really doing anything for me right now. So again, I know he has a Veiler. And then I'm going to add Servant. Or Citadel, actually. I'm going to add Citadel here. Veiler does nothing. He can negate Magister because that's fine. I'm just going to add Citadel here. And then scale Baby Jackal again. Again, unless he has Ash. And just so he's not tempted to negate my Magister, I'm just going to put the spell counter onto Institution again. No, do not put it on Magister. I could put it on Magister, so that way when he goes to the scale, he has one. And then Citadel gains it as well, honestly. You know what? Might as well, right? Yeah. And it gives me a bounce target for Endymion during my opponent's turn. So how many maxis does he use? 1, 2, only 2. So let's see what happens. I think I might just summon a Jackal King during my opponent's turn. Toggle on just in case. Or I could wait for another big Gabonga and just go freaking, what's Gabonga's attack? 21? Alright, so yeah, once he summons the second monster, then I'm gonna summon Jackal King. Again, unless he has Ash. And if he does, you know, that at least rips a card out of his hand. And again, Zeus is out. He can't Typhon because I only summoned one from the extra deck. And I'm gonna go ahead and just summon a Jackal King. Yep, Xyz again. Oh, Gossip Shadow. I mean, yeah, I suppose, but if he activates this, I can negate both. I'm not gonna let him add. Unless that's actually just bait. In which case, well played by my opponent. Maybe he probably anticipated this. Nope, okay, that's all he had. Somehow I am still in this. But again, he has a Veiler that I know he has in his hand. This has been such a tedious duel. Let's put it on the Citadel. And then I'll search Servant. Remove 2 off of Institution and then 1 off of Endymion. Somehow, I'm still going. After bricking into Fuelos into Zeus. I'm a Pendulum Summon first. I just wasted a counter. It's fine, I'm going for a game here. I'm playing it this way for a reason. Besides, I'm going for a game. And let's see if it forces out that Veiler in his hand. Because if it does, that's at least another spell counter for me. Or that's at least 1 less disruption I gotta worry about from my opponent. And he scoops. Whew. Again, just like Shadow said, I bricked, got hit by Fuelos, then got hit by Zeus, and somehow I still managed to win. It was 9 long turns though. What could it have been? Maybe it was a Call by the Grave. It could have been Call by the Grave or Crossout. If it was Imperm, he definitely would have used it on my Jackal King on the previous turn when I negated his Gossip Shadow. I don't know if I doubt it was full armor Xyz. So my assumption is, again, it's either called by or cross out. That's my assumption for what it could have been. Not to mention, again, he Fuelos'd me and then Max-C'd me 2 turns back to back, I think. Ah, this is a hand. Blue Eyes again. I think this hand loses to Ash. Save? I mean, maybe. I feel like that duel dragged on way too long to be worth saving. And even then, it was more along the lines that my opponent bricked as well after I negated. I mean, you still got the Sage, the Spirit Dragon, I mean, yeah. I feel like this is still combo.